Schmanze.
They even got their logo on the gloves. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you can see if you can get the reflection. There's an embossment on it. It's like this card, it's like one of each. And if you want to read it, you can pause here. Yeah, the first picture is a great group picture.
Shoot suit.
Whose temple was that again?
Hap shoot suit.
Hatshepsut?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, and then the view from our, I think that's from our hotel.
First hotel.
Yeah. It was crazy seeing how big that huge pyramid was out in the background. Then the first step pyramid. Look at that. Oh yeah, looking good, Judy. And they just got so many good pictures. It was really cool. Muhammad. It was great. He guided us around, led us, kept us safe, taught us lots of things about all the things. You gotta make sure and walk like an Egyptian when you're there. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that one place that that wasn't out in the public yet. We got to see some cool stuff.
Guy with stick.
Guy with stick! He's in charge. He has the stick. That's a good one. Allison. Then the impossible one. I think aliens helped with that one. You had a very short ride. Mainly a ride to get pictures on them. But we rode on them. I don't know if you can see, mine had the coolest, like, almost looked like tattoos. He was the gangster. Just noticed her camera's smiling. Yeah!
Camel.
That camel is smiling. She's super excited. Kenzie's on my back. Yeah, let's do this. All right, let's do it. And so it was all for a moment. And I got challenged by a friend at home. If you ride a camel, see if you can do a handstand on it. I think I was pretty successful. I guess that angle, there's hardly any people in the background, so that's why we rode there. So we're all alone in the desert on camels. This guy's got some great videos, taking all sorts of people, all sorts of places. They recently opened or discovered this new hole, and it had bones. You got to climb down and look at it. You gotta make sure and not do handstands on that front block in front of the Sphinx. They get very upset about it. That block in particular. Look how cool that is. So for scale, see that hole in this huge pyramid? Yeah. Then we go in that hole. We went so deep into the pyramid, it was kind of crazy. You start in this little thing, and then it goes up this huge hallway, and then you get to a room at the end. And then it was just a big sarcophagus or whatnot, but nothing was in it. At least that's all they know, because the looters took it before they got it. Yeah. What else can you do handstands? Look at that. And then the Grand Egyptian Museum, we got to go in one before they opened, so we could walk through it before the people got there. Pretty big, cool stuff. We probably could have spent a couple days there. Then the infamous Tutankhamun. Said that right. So each of these boxes were inside the other box, in the box, and then and then there's so many more layers of the what is that? Sarcophagus. You can see like a 3D picture or video, kind of go by layers through what was in there. There's like 4 wrappings and all sorts of things inside on it, and then we went off to Luxor in the old cars they picked us up in. Yeah. Looks like people have fun on them. Which got us to the best farm / place to stay. It was really cool. They had a bunch of places to stay, and farm was 50% of the property, and so they tried to tried to use at least like
Feed us, I think.
70% of the
70%, I
70% of the food grown locally there on their farm. She wasn't having any of it.
That's not true.
And then in the Valley of the Kings, we actually saw Tutankhamun's body with his deformed feet and toes. What? Tutankhamun. Photo bomb. So yeah, then down the big tunnels, they had these huge rooms buried under the earth. Some of them even had their colors still quite vivid. Whoa, look at that. So then the cartouche is someone's name. It's made up of the two ovals with the one with a line, one with more lines or something else at the bottom. It always has a line at the bottom of it, and it was their human name, and then their king name, god name, something, pharaoh
God
name, something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, just look at the hallways here. Just beautiful. Bruce, I think, is going to discover a new hobby if he can find the stones close to his house. There were some different llamas and, goats?
Camels.
Camels and stuff. That were at this one restaurant I went to then for lunch. And really, in the end, it's about hanging out with family and loved ones. Just chillaxing and enjoying life. And these were all the blind musicians that came and sang for us and played music. It was a little chilly that night. Who are the tourists again? Oh yeah, they're there. Like walking up the stairs. It's kind of funny how with the curve. Yeah, this is that place. You should look it up. It's amazing. So these ones we learned they built in one layer at a time, added sand, and then built the next layer. Built it all the way up to the top, and then once they were at the top, started removing the sand, and then started carving it on their way back down. And then we got on the boat. Introduction to the boat. Then we had a belly dancer come and got other people to dance along. They spun in circles for so long, like minutes, 10, 15 minutes, it was just crazy. And they accompanied her side. It was a crazy little festival of dancing. These are called budgie smugglers, in case you're wondering. Yeah, this one had different chambers with like the lunar cycle and then horoscopes, and it was quite impressive. It's only this big. See, it's only this big. The artiste came out. We did attempt to do a walk along the riverside one morning. Saw a little bit of farmland, some dogs and stuff, and then we had to turn around. What was that?
Shakshuka. Werewolves.
Ah, the werewolves. And
Everybody pointing fingers.
No, it's him. No, it's him. And then she found her place. Walk like an Egyptian. Other people copied us after we did that. It was funny. And then found another spot. Franson. Ah, so exhausted. It's like a commercial. Look at that. It's like an advertisement for Tevas or something.
Didn't see him do that.
He's really strong. He punch holes through rocks. The family's driving the boats. Look at another artiste.
better than me.
The Crocodile Museum. Yeah. Mummified crocodiles. Kind of crazy. And then there was food. Oh, look, another ad.
These are Egyptian snacks.
So then we went and got a bunch of different chips, bags of chips of different flavors, and tested them all out and rated them. See, she did get in the water. Different people react differently to the water. Look at that. Flying like an eagle. This one was a hard one. We couldn't hold it for long, but we got it. And then dinner on the beach. We did some dancing that night on the beach with the people that work. Oh yeah, look at that hairstyle. God, that guy. People got really into it too. It was good. It was fun energy. Dance with the locals, people that worked on the farm there. We made a wish and had the little boat float away. And then the fire dancer. I'm thinking maybe I'm not going to do that hairstyle on the regular. That's okay. Then we get into Aswan and went on a little boat ride up to
Nubian village.
the Nubian village. That's some really cool stuff. And they had some little alligators. Rawr. I hear the puffer fish are good. And this is one of the last ones, or most recent ones in history built, and it wasn't aligned. The courtyard and the building, and like certain things were like halfway done. It was interesting to see them like not care anymore. Haggling for some bracelets and necklaces on the boat. Oh, so gorgeous. Then we got dressed up, as you can see, obviously. In Winston Churchill's desk, man, don't they just look like they're working away? I'm just watching her. She can do the work. I'll just hang out. We're good. Drinks in a fancy bar. Look how elegant we looked. Yeah, all dressed up and everything. It's cool. It's almost like a super selfie. Garth has lived around the world. He's was in Africa. He is a safari, something or another. Like really hard thing to get. He's greatest leader. He had so many great stories and just took care of everything. So everything worked flawlessly for us. And then we had dinner over the Nile River. It was just so gorgeous. And they just kept bringing food and kept bringing food. And we were done, and they kept bringing food. So stuffed. Then there's Abu Simbel, one part of it. This one they had to, all these here had to be moved like 200 meters up and 200 meters back. So the water, because the water is like right where we're standing taking the picture.
I think this was the wife.
Yeah, this was the wife's
temple.
And this was Ramsey II. It was huge too. The size was just massive. You can see the scale of it a little bit better, and we're still like a long ways away from it. Oh no, see now you can see the size better. Yeah, okay. The rooms start really big at the opening, and then they get smaller and smaller, and lower as they go back to the very back. I can't remember what that was.
Those are the 4 gods in the back, and 2 times a year the sun shows only on the right 3. The left one is the god of darkness.
And it never has the sun hit it. You can kind of see now, it's like from the outside looking in, see how it just gets kind of smaller and smaller in the background. Look at that motley crew. Yeah, it was fun going on another adventure with everybody. Yay!